What's up, G-Shock Society? This is Willie Licks, also known as Master4999. I'm going to be doing a G-Shock review today. I just got this piece in a couple days ago. Just haven't had time to do a review on it. I want to give a shout out to a few people first. Mike835. It is Saturday. Last night he did a live feed stream on YouTube, which is pretty cool. People could ask him questions, just kind of have a cool talk. That's a really good idea. It's probably going to pick up a lot. So yeah, I'm excited for you to do more of those. Shout out to Danny Handsome, always coming with reviews lately, videos, really good stuff. All those videos from the 30th anniversary. Shout out to G-Shock Warrior 111. Adrian's been making a lot of videos lately. Don't let him fool you. He's a really, really nice guy. Rasta Guns, he's been doing a lot of stuff lately. Shout out to him. Shout out to Chavo. Chavo's been making videos a lot lately. UK Seller, nice, really nice piece you made, the Olympic custom piece. I can only imagine what you got coming. But anyways, so here's a review. I'm going to take it out of the box. My address is on there. I'd rather not put it on YouTube. So, here is the watch. It's a G-Shock. Shocker. And here's the booklet. Pretty big. This is for module 3278 and 3279. It's an atomic one. So we got our little yellow atomic pamphlet. And some stuff about maybe storing your watch. Big booklet. And let's see what we got. Oh, drop the camera. Yeah, I actually said it in Mike's live stream yesterday. You guys should pick up, some of you guys, your videos are really shaky. You guys should pick up, on eBay, I got this tripod for my camera. My cell phone camera, and it adjusts to, I don't have an iPhone, but it's a little bit bigger, but it adjusts pretty much all cell phones, all smart cell phones are going to be able to fit into it, and it was literally under $5, and it's huge. It's definitely worth the money. You can be talking with two hands, showing stuff with two hands, and the screen's not moving. I feel like that also helps with the focus a lot, so you can make clearer videos. One thing about the packaging real quick, I thought this was, this must be new. I don't know if they're doing this with all the watches, but see how it's like a cube? It's just like a cube we got, and then you open it, the manual is on top, and then there's about a 2-inch gap right here, and then you open the flap, and then that's where your watch is. I like it a whole lot better than shoving the manual into this. One thing I don't like, which I think they're switching to, is they're not putting that circular cushion in anymore. And in replace of that, they are giving you this thing, which I don't really like. It's basically telling you something to fold your watch, or fold this little thing so then you can display your watch on it. I personally like the cushion a whole lot better. But anyways, get to the watch. This is the GWX, or the GWX8900B-7. Here's the tag. GWX8900B-7. So you can see it retails for $150. I could be totally wrong on this, but I have a feeling that they either didn't make a lot of these in anticipation of them not selling well, or they didn't make a lot of them to make this kind of limited. If you want one of these, they were a little inflated on eBay a couple weeks ago. Now they're pretty much retail price. If you're thinking about getting one of these, I wouldn't hold off too long, because I could totally be wrong on this, but I just don't think there's going to be a ton of these around. So this is an 8900. This is my first 8900. I know they do specific releases only for Japan and only certain places. This was the only GWX8900, I believe, released in America. There's two other models of this. I think this GWX8900-1, and I think that is an all-black. It's an all-black, I forget right now. It's an all-black or an all-blue, but dark blue watch with a positive display. And there's a couple minor accents that have different colors, like displaying the words start, stop, and stuff like that on the inside. But that one was a more plain one. I figured that would also be released in America. That's only being released in Japan, I believe. And then the third model of this that they have out is, I don't know what the model number is, but it's a blue one. It's a lighter blue one, and it's got a silver button here with a whale on it. It's a dolphin and whale. Which is pretty pricey. Cool looking piece, but I really like this one. One thing I want to do to this, if any of you guys have a suggestion for me, I know I could probably call a Casio parts number, but I was thinking about modding this and putting a black bezel on here, so this is all blacked out. But I looked on eBay. They don't sell, believe it or not, there's no one selling any 8900 black bezels or any 8900 bezels whatsoever. But I'll go into the watch a little bit, and sorry to keep going on, but another reason why I have a feeling that this could possibly not last too long in America is the 8900s before this came in one looking like this. The module obviously looks a little different. And they were just solar. They were G8900s. There was a white and black one like this. There was a all black one with a negative display. There was this one that's like black and silver and has like little red accents. And then there's one that was just black and had a yellowish screen. I'm not sure about just the black with the yellowish screen, but all other three models had like a re-release, and they were GW8900s, so they were multi-band 6 ones. Same exact watch, just they had atomic timekeeping. And those, you'll see a few of them on eBay with huge prices, and the only difference is they're atomic. I was actually thinking about buying one of those if they ever came to America at a decent price, but then this thing came out, and I love the moon and tide functions, and the way the screen looks is just way better than the standard 8900s or the solar 8900s. But I know Mike835, I know you did a good review on this, and mine probably won't be nearly as good, but I'm just excited about this piece, and I wanted to put up a review myself, and I'm a lot newer to the review thing. If people are potentially going to buy this, maybe it will help me out even more if there's more than just a couple of reviews on this on YouTube, so figured it can't hurt. The light, it looks really blue in the camera. In my personal opinion, it almost looks purple in real life. I know people are calling this watch the Panda. So to go over some things real quick, it says Saturday, 8:18, and you got the time. Then to the left of Saturday, it says LT for light, because I got the auto light feature on. So if I were to flip it up, you'll see the light go on. RCVD underneath, it received the atomic time signal today. DST, I got daylight savings time on. And P for PM. There's a lot of eye candy that's not moving on this watch, just because there's a lot going on. The tide indicator does blink of what the current tide is. I don't know a lot about this. Usually I know a lot more about the watches before I do a review, but like I said, I've never had an 8900 before, and this one has the most functions out of all the 8900s. So there are some things I don't know about. I did unbox this for you, but I did originally take it out a couple days ago, and when I did have it out, I went back to the watch after looking at it, after just sitting there for a couple hours, and I don't know what was going on, but it was cool. All these different bars in the tide graph were all blinking. It was like really cool eye candy. And then if you look at that circle up here, this eye, you can see that the PS and the high are filled in. So what that means is the chart is on high, because the bottom 3 slots are for high, medium, low, and then the top 2 left and right is PS for power save, and then I believe the other one's for charge, meaning you're even lower than low, and this watch needs to be charged. Here's a picture of the case back. As you can see, it's model 3279 GWX. the focus come in. GWX8900B. Look at the watch. All gloss. Very glossy band. It says G-Lide right here. It's got the tide and moon functions. The bezel is white and it's glossy as well, but the black band's so glossy it almost makes the bezel not look glossy. And it says Tough Solar up at the top. And we have a non-glossy, so a matte finish band keeper. And then Casio China. Also looking on the back of this, it also says Made in China. Yep, Made in China. If you look right around 1 o'clock. As you can see at the top, it says Casio. Sorry about the focus, guys. Casio multiband 6. And then it says SNZ, snooze, alarm, signal, mute. Those will all be lit up if I choose to turn one of those on. This circle right over here above where it says 818, that's the moon phase. So you can see just a tiny bit of it's filled in, so that means that the moon's going to be really small tonight. If we go through our functions, first one's tide, and then if we press adjust up here, it will go to moon. And then world time, got it set to LA, because I'm in near New York right now. We got 5 alarms on this, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 regulars, 1 snooze. There's our signal. And then stopwatch. I gotta figure out how the stopwatch works and utilize it more. I gotta step up that part. And we got a timer. And then we go back to our home screen with our home time. So I don't know if you could just see that coming across, but the city I have set up, because I'm on the East Coast right now, says Atlanta. So I'm not exact on this, but I think it says that you have this like 100 different tide sites for different like beaches and stuff. And when you go into a certain time zone, it doesn't give you 100 choices. So I think what happens is, depending on what time zone you're in, you're going to get a specific amount of choices that are near that time zone to put your tide, your city to the right tide. Yeah, so if we go through again, you're going to see how it says Atlanta scrolling across. ATL, AN. Yeah, when I press that, it goes off. The buttons are really easy to press on this. It's a really nice looking watch. Yeah, I want to test it out. I want to see if I can get a black. I want to see if I can get a black bezel for this and see what it looks like all black. Another question I have, if anyone knows the answer to this, is would any 8900 bezel fit this, or are there slight differences in size? Because like a regular 6900 bezel doesn't fit a GW8900 or a G6900, a solar or an atomic solar 6900. There's slight differences. I don't know if it's the same with these, but probably be nice to find out before making the purchase. I'll give you guys a little shot of it on the wrist. Hold on. I'm wearing this guide right now. This is the Information GLX150. Let me slip this on real quick. There we go. Do I have the auto light on? I think I might have turned the auto light on off by itself when I was doing the review. But anyways, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think. Please comment, rate, subscribe. And if you guys have any questions on G-Shocks in general, I hope maybe I can answer it, or at least I'll try to do some research. It helps me learn a little bit more. And yeah, that's about it. Alright, this is Willie Licks. aka Master4999, signing out.